So I actually don't think I've ever seen anything as ridiculous as this before. So the Sun, the number 3 seed in the WNBA. Heck, they were the number 2 seed. They were the number 2 seed for the vast majority of the year. Heck, they were the number 1 seed. Don't even know why I'm saying they were number 2. They were number 1 seed. If you guys agree it's ridiculous, subscribe. Trying to hit 36,300 at the end of the day, and we are 54 off. So, let's take a look at this. 24 hours before the first playoff game, the Connecticut Sun are finishing practice on a half court to share space with a community center event. Take a look at this. Like, you can see their players. The whole thing has been dropped down. They are literally playing. Oh my god. At least it's a full court. It's one of those ones where it's 2 sideways full courts and then like a proper full court. At least they have like a proper court to finish practice on. But you can see they're like setting stuff up right here where my cursor is. They're like planning on setting something up. This is one day. This is 24 hours before they play in the playoffs. They're going to be playing in front of, I don't know how many thousand people they're going to be playing in front of. Is there any chance you could ask Jen or someone in the know when these sort of facilities are coming for the team? They're probably not. And the problem with the WNBA is that there are cheap owners and there are good owners. Like Golden State have their own facility. The Aces have their own facility. The Mercury have their own facility. Heck, even the Sky are going to get their own facility soon. The Sky, I mean, they were sharing change room with people, like just local people, which is kind of crazy. But like these teams that have their own facility, heck, even Indiana have the high school gym. Is it a good training facility? No, but at least it's their court. You don't need anything too fancy when it comes to the court. You just need a court, and at least Indiana have a court. Like if you have a court and a weight room, that's all you need. Everything else is a bonus. Court, weight room, and maybe a room with some equipment for recovery. Like anything else, you would obviously want more, but like that is what you need. Not playing at a damn community center. But the problem with the WNBA is the cheap owners, like Josai, during the whole like thing, Josai nearly had to sell his team. Do you want to know why he nearly had to sell the Liberty? Because he had his own private plane and he was allowing the players to fly. He wanted his players to not have to fly commercial, so he was willing to let them fly on his plane. And it was considered like an improper benefit. And he nearly had to sell his team because he owned a plane and was flying to the games himself on the plane and went to the team, well, you can fly on this plane as well. And he nearly lost his team over that. The cheap owners in this league, and I get it, the league's not going to profit a crazy amount of money, but it also loses so little money that these multi-billionaire owners that are owning the teams are cool with losing $5 million a year. Like, heck, Matt Ishbia is losing hundreds of millions a year with the Suns. He doesn't really care. He's cool with losing $3 million a year with the Mercury. Like, these teams lose on average about $1 million a year. Like, NBA teams pay 5 times that, probably paying coaches they've already fired. They pay 40 times that. Like, you could, for one buyout of a season of John Wall or Russell Westbrook's contract, a WNBA team could afford to basically it could cover the WNBA's losses for 40 years, a team. So it's not like, for these owners, it's nothing. The problem is there's cheap owners. There's cheap owners that don't care about being in the league. They don't care about their team. And they will always screw over the players in the CBA. They'll screw over the players and they'll screw over the good owners. And that's the reason why you're probably not going to want to see. Like, the Sun just got very, very lucky that their 2 best players are in a relationship with each other. And they're both playing for the team. And they've drafted well. And they've gotten in some good players like Jonquel Jones. They drafted well with Dejanay. They traded for Marina Mabry, who was gone from a completely incompetent franchise in the Sky. But blows my mind that owners such WA can see sometimes they're standing in their own way. No, this is cheap owners. Like, Matt Ishbia is not doing this. Is it Joe Lacob for the Valkyries isn't going to be doing that. Whoever owns the Aces isn't going to do it. Joe Tsai is not going to do that. Like, a good owner is not going to do that. This is embarrassing. Having a franchise is also embarrassing. Sun sold out the Celtics arena. Seems like it's a natural and profitable move. Yeah. WNBA remains profitable. People show little interest in the league. These teams function as charitable. Like, at the end of the day, this league is profitable. Like, with the new deal, with the new TV deal, within like 2 years of the new TV deal, the NBA, all the money the NBA have lent to the WNBA will be paid back. So, yeah, with this guaranteed money that's in the deal, the league is basically guaranteed to be profitable by 2028. And guaranteed to have been profitable in the history. Of like throughout it, through the last 30 years or whatever of the league. It'll be profitable long term. But yeah, that's just, it's just mad. It's just awful to see. It really is. Like, it's really awful to see. Like, it is embarrassing. Like, it really is. This is actually insane. This is another reason why you can't make me hate the Kinetic Sun, because with less resources, no superstars. I mean, Alyssa Thompson's second in MVP. So while this is the reality of one of the best teams in the W, the Sun should start building a practice facility tomorrow. Like, surely they could have got something. Like, it's Connecticut. They definitely could have gotten some sort of haul that wasn't going to be taking up half of it. Surely there's a high school that would have just allowed the Connecticut freaking Sun. They would have just said, you know what, we're like, for just 24 hours, cool, our high school gym, it's just going to be off limits. Basketball team, you guys, we're just running now. We're going onto the track. We're doing a conditioning session, like, and giving the Connecticut Sun the court. But it is crazy. Like, they are the team that is facing off against Caitlin Clark in the Fever. They are the ones that are facing off against the Fever. They are the ones that, like, are meant to be the team to knock them off. They're one of the best teams in the entire world, and we're watching them have to end their practice in a half court. This is a team with Dejanay Carrington. This is a team with Marina Mabry, and that's not mentioning their 3 All-Stars in Bree Jones, not Jonquil, Bree Jones, Alyssa Thomas, and Dawana Bonner. Which, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is okay? Because obviously the league's not generating a crazy amount of money. Obviously this team sold out at freaking the Celtics Stadium. They sold out the TD Garden, so like, surely, like, the reason it's not profitable, especially this season, surely they're either profitable this season, or if they're not profitable this season, considering they can sell out that type of stadium, that's fully on the owner at this stage. Ken Clark wasn't even playing in that game, and they still sold out the stadium. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.